Full story and biography of Jonathan Byers, Stranger Things. Jonathan Byers is one of the most quietly powerful and emotionally complex characters in Stranger Things. As the older brother of Will Byers, and son of Joyce Byers, Jonathan grows up in a modest home on the edge of Hawkins, Indiana. Life hasn't been easy for him. His father abandoned the family, his mother works constantly to support them, and he spends most of his time caring for Will and pursuing his love of photography and music. Jonathan is introverted and thoughtful, often labeled a freak by bullies and classmates. But beneath his quiet exterior lies a fierce protector and a deeply loyal soul. He sees the world differently than most people. Through the lens of his camera, he captures moments that others miss. His unique perspective and emotional depth make him both an outsider and an observer of truth. Jonathan's journey truly begins in Season 1, when his younger brother Will goes missing. While the town assumes Will is dead, Jonathan refuses to give up. He works alongside his mother Joyce and later forms a bond with Nancy Wheeler, who is searching for her missing friend Barb. Through their investigation, Jonathan and Nancy discover the truth about Hawkins' lab, the Demogorgon, and the terrifying Upside Down. The experience changes Jonathan forever. He is no longer just a quiet teenager. He becomes a fighter, a seeker of truth, and someone willing to face monsters, both real and metaphorical, to protect those he loves. By the end of Season 1, Jonathan has not only helped rescue his brother but has also begun a deep emotional connection with Nancy. In Season 2, Jonathan continues to evolve. When Will is once again in danger, this time possessed by the Mind Flayer, Jonathan stays by his side, doing everything he can to comfort and protect his brother. He also deepens his relationship with Nancy, joining her to expose the corruption of Hawkins' lab. Together, they meet Murray Bauman, a conspiracy theorist who helps them leak the truth to the press. By Season 3, Jonathan is working at the Hawkins Post, trying to build a future for himself. But he quickly finds himself pulled back into the chaos when strange things begin happening again. Alongside Nancy, he investigates the town's disturbing events and helps battle the monstrous return of the Mind Flayer. Even when facing terrifying creatures and personal challenges, Jonathan never wavers in his commitment to doing what's right. In Season 4, Jonathan has moved to California with Joyce, Will, and Eleven. There, he struggles with growing responsibilities, pressure about college, and a long-distance relationship with Nancy. He turns to his new friend Argyle, whose laid-back attitude contrasts sharply with Jonathan's usually serious nature. Though uncertain about his place in the world, Jonathan's love for his family remains strong. When danger returns to Hawkins, Jonathan joins forces with Will, Mike, and Argyle on a journey to help rescue Eleven and stop the growing threat of Vecna. Along the way, Jonathan reconnects with Will, offering heartfelt support and emotional reassurance when Will needs it most. He proves that being a big brother isn't just about protection, it's about understanding and love. Through all the chaos, battles, and trauma, Jonathan remains one of the most grounded and emotionally intelligent characters in Stranger Things. He doesn't seek glory. He doesn't need superpowers. He simply shows up when it counts, with loyalty, honesty, and heart. Jonathan Byers, powers and abilities. Jonathan may not have supernatural powers like Eleven or a slingshot like Lucas, but he brings something equally important to the table: emotional strength, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty. 1. Sharp intelligence and observation. Jonathan is highly perceptive. His skills as a photographer and quiet observer allow him to pick up on details that others miss. He sees patterns, tracks movements, and connects clues that help uncover truths. 2. Emotional maturity. Jonathan is one of the most emotionally mature characters. He consistently supports Will, comforts Joyce, and helps Nancy through trauma. His ability to stay calm and think clearly in chaos is a true strength. 3. Courage without powers. Jonathan faces down monsters, government agents, and other worldly threats without hesitation. He willingly enters the Upside Down, fights demodogs, and protects his loved ones with nothing more than courage. 4. Resourcefulness. Jonathan knows how to adapt. Whether fixing electronics, developing film, or navigating dangerous situations, he thinks on his feet and finds solutions under pressure. 5. Loyalty and sacrifice. His bond with Will is unbreakable. Jonathan often puts his own future on hold to care for his family. His sense of duty and love drives his every action. 6. Steady leadership. Though not as vocal as Mike or as flashy as Steve, Jonathan quietly leads through action. Others rely on his stability, insight, and determination when the world begins to fall apart. Jonathan Byers is not the loudest. He's not the strongest. He doesn't have powers, superweapons, or flashy moments. But what he does have is heart. He's the quiet protector, the truth seeker, the brother who never walks away. In a world filled with monsters and madness, Jonathan reminds us that strength can be soft, that heroes can be quiet, and that love, real, fierce, and unconditional, is the greatest power of all. Jonathan Byers stands in the shadows, but never backs down. And when it matters most, he's exactly who you want by your side. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary character stories.